What is up, everybody? Skratch coming up with another Raid Shadow Legends video. Guys, the Hydra clan boss is complete. We discovered the final head, the missing puzzle. So, damn, I was right about that clan boss. I just had a feeling that was gonna happen like that. So, since I knew that they're gonna be more than 4 heads, I kind of was like, damn, that's not gonna happen. We're not gonna fight 5, 6, 7, 8, 100 heads at the same time, because that will literally make it impossible. So the Hydra clan boss will start with 4 heads and 2 of them waiting on the side. So we're gonna have a total of 6 Hydra heads. We're gonna fight 4 at a time. So that will require us to have an amazing clan boss team in order to be able to control every single one of them and to make sure we're gonna be on top of the problem there. Now, first, I just want to give a big shout out to Time Stopper, another fellow content creator, who actually took the time to send me a message to let me know that the Hydra clan boss is doing an AMA on Twitter right now. So, big shout out to him. Make sure you guys go subscribe and check him out. I will be leaving his link in the description down below. Now, that being said, what are we waiting for? Let's jump over here and see what exactly is going on Twitter. I gotta say, before we read all that, GG Splarium on teasing all this around. I love that. Reminds me so much of Destiny. Everything is like Easter eggs, left and right, discover things. It definitely brings the community together a lot, and it just makes it more interesting. I just love these sort of things. I might be that sort of guy, you know? I hate puzzles, puzzle boards, but this is something different. Now, Greetings, Softskins. I, the mighty Hydra, well, the head of Decay to be exact, have wrested control of this Twitter account in my eternal mercy. I shall hold what you mortal creature of flesh call an AMA, so you may get to know your future sovereign better. Ask your questions. I like that. Plarium GG. So we're gonna leave my question for a second here. We're gonna check all the rest of them right here. So we're gonna go with Black Ops' question right here. What kind of ability do you have on Might 1? So we have like this. I'm glad you asked. Attacks the enemy with the lowest HP, places 100% heal reduction debuff for 2 turns, and on top of that, when we decapitate this head, whenever this head is decapitated, I heal all enemy champions by 30% of their max HP. Mighty. Okay, and then I restore 50% of the max HP of any enemy champion whose max HP has been decreased. It's just A1. And for A2, well, I remove all debuffs from all heads, then fill the thermometer of all heads by 30. Let me make that sound like in the animations, you know? Damn! We have a cleansing head as well. Man, this is gonna be so complex. We're gonna need to have such a solid team and such an organized team in order to overcome all the problems that every single head is gonna bring at us, okay? Now, moving over to the next questions that we might have here. I like Twitter. I'm not that good with Twitter, okay? So take it slow while we read all these comments. I'm actually gonna open different tabs. Wait, aren't you on the naughty list? Okay, so I ask, is the loot different from the current clan boss or will be similar? Give us a good answer, please, Hydra. So I'm on the naughty list, guys. Let's see what Santa is saying. Well, yeah, but can we make an exception, please? Say hi, YouTube. maybe we're gonna get off the naughty list here. But in the meantime, Victor ETS jumping on it as well. Now let's see what other questions we have. So, how many heads are there? You'll be fighting 4 at once, but while there are only 4 heads in the fight at a time, there are 6 heads in total, and the other 2 heads are waiting on the sidelines, okay? So that's something that I kind of expected, because it was pretty hardcore to have so many heads going at you in a go. I kind of thought that we would be fighting 3 or 4 heads, and when we decapitate one, another one is gonna jump in. So basically, we're gonna get to kill 6 heads if our team is strong enough. Let's see the reply here. how does mechanic work with fighting Hydra with your clan boss? You'll be fighting to stay alive as long as possible and deal as much damage as you can along the way. So pretty much the exact same way we are doing right now with the current clan boss, okay? Then we have another question, Benny. I feel like this is not clear for some people for some reason, even though it makes no sense for the old clan boss to be removed, guys. So stay assured, they're not gonna remove the old clan boss, okay? Whoever told you that sold you the bad information, okay? Will you kick out the old clan boss or do you get your own domain? Oh no, we are going to coexist happily. So we're gonna have both of the clan bosses. It doesn't make sense for them to remove the old one whatsoever. Will you appear daily or only be open for businesses once a week? Not on a daily basis, but no more spoilers. So it's not gonna be a daily clan boss, guys. That's another thing to keep in mind. It's not gonna be the same like the previous one. It might be a weekly clan boss. Probably that's something that's gonna happen. Or every 2-3 days. Who knows what exactly is gonna be. Then, do we need one team per head or one tram for whole fight? I'm not sure if he meant one team there. I would assume he meant one team, not tram, because that doesn't exist. But briefly, you fight the Hydra pretty much like you fight the clan boss. So, one team. Now, it's still not clear if every single head is gonna go in the same order. All 4 of them, they're gonna attack us at once, and then we get our turn. I would assume it's a big possibility that it's gonna be like that. Name the top 5 heroes you would not want to face, and 2, do you like big booty girls? Random. So, very sly, very, very sly. You'll have to figure it on your own, basically. What's the rewards? Decent. When you will launch the Hydra YouTube videos? PS soon is not an answer. I like Segal's question right there. He has no answer though. Will you challenge me with my 5-man team or is there a new way of fighting involved? No answer there as well. What about the affinity of the head? Random every time or like clan boss? There will be different Hydra rotations that switch out each head's affinity. That's another thing that we kind of wanted to know as well. I actually like that we're getting all the stuff here. Are all of the heads immune to poison? So none of the heads are immune to poison unless that Toxic Cloud buff is gonna do something like that. Unless it's not gonna do something like that. Every single head can be damaged by poisons. But some of the heads, they only take 10% damage from poisons and they have a 90% damage reduction. So I repeat, none of the heads are immune. Do you have better loot than the clan boss? Will new heads spawn when you killed one? No answer there just yet. I would assume they will. So it seems like they don't want to spoil every single thing. They're not going to give us every single detail. Why isn't this game on Switch? I'm going to like that. And hopefully, Plarium, they're going to put that game on Switch because there's so many players on Switch as well. Will Trandauer Brackers drop as my next legendary? Yeah, will Hegemon drop as my next legendary? Good question. When do we get to kill you? Kill me, huh? I'm an immortal soul. You bring in dupe system with your supreme leader. Okay, so now let's check if I'm still on the naughty list after we read all these questions, guys. I think we are still on the naughty list. No answer so far right here. But if by any chance by the time we end the video we don't have it, I'm gonna pin it in the comments once I get an answer regarding this, so stay tuned for it. Now, honestly, seeing all this and seeing all the heads that they got leaked yesterday, we have 2 more heads. We have so much stuff happening. We have ally protection. We have a lot of debuffs on the team, a lot of provokes. So much damage reduction from AoE attacks, from poisons, from HP burn, from passives like Brogni or Geomancer. Damage from a Giant Slayer, from War Master, okay? All these things, they gonna be just crazy. Now, I have a feeling that some AoE champions, they might be playing a very important role. That, of course, in terms of hitting AoE War Masters, because they're still dealing pretty good damage at 50k per hit. I definitely have a feeling that new champions, they're gonna come out. I definitely feel like we need AoE decrease attack, okay? That's gonna play an important role. And in terms of which head we're gonna kill first, that's gonna be pretty hard to decide. Like this one, the last one seems pretty nasty. Cleansing the rest, boosting Thermitter, and just dropping us that heal reduction is gonna be pretty nasty. Now, just using one cleanser on our team, like a Tuhanarak or for example, what's the name? Doom Priest, I feel like it's just not gonna be enough unless they are super fast on Relentless. That might cut it, okay? So I feel like we're gonna need to use two cleansers. Tuhanarak is a bit better because with a lot of continuous heal on my team, she's gonna be able to remove two debuffs, if I'm not mistaken, with her passive. But honestly, guys, I can tell you it's gonna be a lot of fun to figure all this out. It's gonna be a lot of grind. It's gonna be hard to do all this. I actually recorded a video with Ash regarding all this. It's gonna be dropping on his channel if he didn't drop it already, so make sure you guys check that out. But we were kind of like dropping out a concern. As long as the dupe system, the empowerment, is not gonna be in the favor of the Hydra clan boss, so as long as the difficulty of the Hydra clan boss doesn't take in consideration the empowerment, we should be fine. Okay, all of us slowly will be figuring out teams and stuff. But if that thing comes in play, the empowerment, that's gonna be a big rip, because that's gonna be like the ultimate paywall, and it's gonna be such a long time in order to collect so many champions to empower full clan boss teams. You know what I mean? So hopefully they're not gonna be related to it. But that was all for this video, guys. Appreciate all of you guys watching. Do let me know in the comments down below, what do you think now that we found out all this information, and I'll catch you all soon on the next one. Till then, peace.